whatever goes first. I'm not bothered. Anyway, good evening everybody, and welcome to South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters tonight. Myself and Jeanette. No, didn't know what that was then. We're in a church up in, what's the church called? Do you know? Aston Church. So we're in Aston, between Rotherham and Sheffield tonight. How old are these graves? 18.
1887 down there.
Yeah, that's old as well. So I wonder if that's the vicarage. Oh no, it's public footpath, isn't it? Hey?
The church is only over the road.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's a nice graveyard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice and quiet. These must be new up-to-date graves here. I'd rather bury them here. I wonder if they just stick the headstone down. Maybe they're not buried here because they're too close together, aren't they?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the headstone that they leave behind. Probably this might be, I don't know, could it be a little garden? Right, yeah, it might be ashes that they might be buried here. That would probably be the better thing that I'd like. I don't like the idea of being buried.
No, I don't either.
To find all those worms and other things crawling through your body. No, I'd rather get cremated and then probably put my ashes in a box and put me in ground. That's a nice one, isn't it?
Yeah. Must be found like that.
In loving memory of dear husband Thomas Glover, killed 20th of October 1951, aged 74 years old, and of Anne Glover, beloved wife of, died 1972, age 84 years. Died December 1976, age 71 years old. There's 4 people in here. 4 people in that plot.
Yeah.
So there'll be 2 one side and 2 the other side, what looks in it.
Look at that one, how it's old.
Yeah. Always a Commonwealth War grave here. I like Commonwealth War graves. 13793 Private J. Belk, Notson Derby Regiment, 20th of September 1920, age 26. Yeah. First World War then. That's a nice one, isn't it? Nice gravestone. Oh, I didn't notice this one here. It's got a nice when was this one? Died February 1920. It's a nice stone, isn't it?
Yeah.
$1978. Can you hear crows?
Yeah, I've got a lot of crows around here.
I went to the Moorgate years ago. When I was a kid, we used to walk through Moorgate Church at Boston Park, and we were going through there one day, me and my brothers, church is condemned now, it's derelicts inside. But we were walking through when it was in use. And it was just getting dark like this, it was winter's night. And all the church roof was full of crows. And the crows were flying around in circles, you know, getting ready to, you know, for winter.
Yeah.
And next minute, all lights started going on and off, and banging inside. Me and my brothers, we all legged it. We ran. We were only young then. We were in his, I was a teenager then, early teens. We were out playing on Boston Park. An old shed here. It's a shame it's not open. We could have sat in here when it was raining. This is a double one as well, but this one looks really old. It's like there's a couple of, about 4 people in that as well. Thought that we were building down here then. I'm wondering, I wonder if that, if you followed that straight on, does that fetch you to Kiverton?
No, it leads to
Ully?
Ully and Ully Country Park.
Oh yeah. Because when you would drive that motorway, you go past them, going to Kiverton Park. Because there's that Hangman, is it Hangman's Lane, where we usually go to as well. In woods there. It should be alright here one night, shouldn't we, if we come down here?
Yeah, away from houses, yeah.
Yeah, come right down at the bottom.
Oh, gone and sold.
Yeah, oh god, I hate seeing them. It upsets me. And we're doing one when we were doing one at Ward's End over there. I was nearly in tears because I come across another war grave here. Who's this one? 4619076, Corporal F.J. Rose, Royal Army Ordnance Corps, 1st of August 1942, age 25. Yep. That's what war does, isn't it? It's it doesn't solve any problems, wars. It just solves deaths. And yeah, he died for us. So thank you for that anyway. But I think today, if the soldiers of World War II saw what state this country was in, and how it's gone to, I think they probably would have put the guns down and said, nah, sorry. Especially with what's with how the country's turning out.
There's another big one here. Another family one. Oh.
Gosh, that's an old one, isn't it? Can't see it writing on that one.
Can't see any dates. 1930 something.
Is it?
Yeah. That's one at the
Flipping hell.
Road B606.
That shit me up.
Is that your sat nav?
Yeah. Says I'm 7 minutes away. Oh, there's like a plaque on this one. Rest in peace, that's all it says. It looks like the writing's gone off it, so somebody's just put that little plaque on saying rest in peace. 1930. It's quite strange knowing that we're all going to end up in one of these one day.
1896 on here.
1896. Isn't it? It's just weird knowing that we're all going to end up in one of these. Well, we're all going to be in this state.
Yeah.
In a, I'd say in about another 20 years for me. I don't think I'll live another 20 years. Hey?
You don't know.
All my family on my mum's side die young. On my aunties and uncles, they live into the 80s. So, you don't know. But none of them smoke. Look at this one. This is nice. What's I like it's like a coat of arms. Solomon Boot. Who died? That's a strange name, isn't it? Solomon Boot.
What years on that one?
Who died March 8th, 1890, aged 40 years old. It's quite a strange name, that's though. Solomon Boot. It's like the probably family coat of arms. There's a William John Johnson and an Elizabeth Boot. Should we go down?
Down here, yeah?
Yeah. See what we got. 1907. Do you know, I'd love to be able to go through time, go back in time and go to, you know, like these time zones of, what's that, a sailor? Where's my camera? Not, there you go. It's like, it's an anchor, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mary Waston, who fell asleep in Jesus 1904, and George Wesley, who died November 28, 19 what? Let me pull this weed off him. 1917, age 80. Gosh, he was 80-year old when he died in 1917. He lived a very good age then for that time period. 80 years old. You were lucky if you made it past 60 in them days. Another one here. Another one with an anchor. Mary Brooke Wells. Aston Church, who died May 1903. I was going to say, was he probably a sailor, but there's two, isn't there?
Yeah. Else won't see.
Or they just might have liked the gravestone and
Yeah.
thought, oh, that's good. Letter J on that one. Some of these gravestones with emblems on them must mean something. It's a G. Remember, got too much stuff in my jeans again. Mary Ann. So is that the farmer's field down there?
Yeah.
If you want to go up this middle bit, try and get as many as we can. Do I need this light on? No. Do I? What's this one here? This looks interesting. In memory of William Henry, Martin and Mary Blades, 1918. In loving memory of John Henry. Yeah. You probably can't help it, Jeanette. There's probably, where this grass is here, there probably might have been graves here at one stage. because
I don't like it.
it's soft, isn't it?
Yeah,
It has that soft.
I am sorry.
They probably might like it. People coming to visit him.
Yeah.
They must. What do they call it? They've been here a long time, and we haven't been up this middle bit, have we? Shall we go up this middle bit? It's a bit soft on ground. Yeah, I won't worry about it. They've gone. All it is most of it. It'll be just bits of bone left. They'll be way gone. They would have gone off, and most of them will anyway. Most of them would have gone. Beloved memory of Emma.
14-year-old.
Was she 14? November 2nd, 1916, aged 14 years old. Shh. That's terrible. Young teenage girl. I think we need to go this way. My jeans are at it again. There you go. This looks like a new one. Oh, look what somebody's done to flowers. A tribute to Derek. 2nd of May. I'm not going to film that because it's recently, you know what I mean. Died 2nd of May 2019, age 84. Look what somebody's done to flowers. There's somebody come in and kick them.
It's awful, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they what they call it. They must. I wonder if they maybe come from out of there somewhere, and they just stood them up, or are the all the ashes here inside? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they've been cremated, then buried them, and then put the ashes underneath or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to go in the woodland cemetery just down the lane.
Hey,
I want to go in the woodland cemetery. There's a woodland cemetery, you know.
is there? Where's that?
You remember where my road is?
Yeah.
End of my road, turn right, and then it's your next left.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And it's in woods.
They call it woodland cemetery. It's not in woods.
All right.
You know, it's like environmentally friendly. You get buried in baskets and stuff like that.
Ah, can you go in?
Yeah, but yeah, gates are open certain times.
Well, do you want to have a pop down there?
Yeah, it might be just now though.
Oh, is it?
I'll have a look on my phone. I've left my phone in the car.
All right.
See if it's open.
I just want to have a walk. Oh, we're going to leave. I wonder if there's anything here in this centre bit. Oh, that's a big one. I bet there's a few of them in here. It's a big grave, isn't it? For
Yeah.
it doesn't like there's many people in there.
When I say I want to go in, I mean me ashes.
Oh yeah.
That's what I meant. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can go and have a look.
Yeah, what do you call it? I'm saying I'd rather be cremated than me ashes buried. Done that way than actually being buried. And well, knowing that. Oh, let me just go in here and have a look, Jeanette. See what's in here. Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, there's a gravestone in here. Yeah, one big gravestone inside this bit of a woodland here. Yeah. There you go, everybody. This is our Aston Church, Aston Churchyard. Because
The church is over at Rotherham, but I'm just presuming that it belongs to
yeah,
that church.
yeah. If we come in here one night,
Something.
yeah, and it's yeah. If we come in one day, we can just go straight down to the bottom
Yeah.
and do something there.
Turn right onto Worksop Road, B606.
Do you know, I stopped that. That is right weird. Why is it still playing?
There'll be all that stuff in your pockets to turn it on.
Yeah, probably. There you go. I'm just gonna look down here. Just gonna take a walk down here. I'll be oh, you coming?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't gonna go too far. We might as well walk our way down. There's no at bottom then at all.
It's on.
Is that it?
Yeah, in this field.
No streamer out.
No.
I was looking at some places today over Derwent Valley.
Oh, yeah.
But with Derwent Valley Mills, but all the buildings aren't actually in Derwent. They're more like Derby, over in Derby way.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know why they call it Derwent Valley Mills. I don't know what does Derby come under? Does it come under Derbyshire or does it?
Derbyshire.
Is it?
I think so.
So I was watching this
Could be wrong.
guy who walks. So there's a lot of trekking. Do you know, like the guy we met, Anthony, who does trekking and towpaths and things like that.
Yeah.
And he was following the route from Derwent Valley and all the way into Derby, going past Derby Football Club and that, and he's showing some of the cotton mills. This video's going. Do we have anybody here who would like to communicate with me and Jeanette, please? We mean you no harm, we come as friends. If you can see these objects on the ground, can you come and light them up for us? There's a green light that's flashing and also a blue light that's flashing. Could you come and show us a sign that you're here and you want to communicate? I also put a ball on that gravestone over there, which is on the corner of that gravestone. I'll show you where it is if you didn't see where I put it. So there's one here on the ground, just on the corner of that stone, and there's also one in Harry Wells' flower pot there. Could you come and show us a sign that you're here? You would like to communicate with us? We mean you no harm, we come as friends.
What is that? I keep hearing that noise. Is it that meter?
Yeah, it's that meter. If the needle rises, it'll buzz. Can you show us a sign that you're here by touching these objects? Did you hear the music box that was playing? If you like to hear the music box again, the carousel that's on the floor here, if you'd like to hear that carousel being played again, could you touch one of these objects? And let us know that you would like to speak to us. Or if you like the music that we could play it again for you.
Did you hear that noise?
No. Was it my chair? What?
Came over there. Could be anything. Because there's just houses down there, aren't there?
Mm. There's also a tri-field meter. Sorry, gosh almighty, what's it called again?
Can't help you out there, sorry.
It says it on the machine. I can't remember the blinking name of it now.
Tri-field.
Yeah, tri-field meter, that's it. There's a tri-field meter on there. Could you try and touch that tri-field meter? If you touch it, there's a needle on there and it will rise. It shows a sign that you're here.
I've got one in my hand, you can come and touch this if you like.
Did I fetch you? Oh no, I didn't fetch you K2 meters. So I've just changed batteries in them all. Do you know for Saturday
Yeah.
when we go to the Fire and Police Museum? Come on please. Come forward. Not sure if anybody's ever been here before, another paranormal or ghost hunting group to try and communicate with you. Not sure if we're the first ones. I've never seen any videos from this place. But if we are the first people to come here, can you come and say hello to us? Like I said, we're not here to harm anybody. We're not here to cause any issues for anybody. We're here to see if there is anybody here who would like to come and speak to us. It is very peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you used to live in Aston?
I live in Aston.
Yeah. Jeanette lives round here. She's from your village. Was you born in Aston?
No, I wasn't. I've been here, God, 25 years. I've lived here.
I'm from Sheffield. But originally from Cancler. Well, no, I wasn't. I was originally born in Romarsh, but
I was real much.
hey,
I was real much.
no, I was born in Rome. Well, I was born in Mexborough Montague Hospital, but my parents lived on Bellas Road at Romarsh in flats back in the 60s.
Your mum and dad were in Masonets when I was born.
Here we what?
In Masonets.
Yeah, that's what my mum and dad were.
Yeah.
On Bellas Road. Do you know where, if you've been up Romarsh since, there's Tesco's there now.
Yeah.
The crossroad from there, it's where the doctors is.
Yeah.
Well, where the doctors is, that's where my parents'
across the road
flats
from
were.
Doctors.
Hey?
We were across the road from the doctors.
Yeah, that's where my mum and dad were as well.
Yeah.
Might
We've been
have known each other.
Might have. 19. They'd have been there about 65.
Yeah, same with mine. I was born in 68 and I know they lived there.
66.
It's where they must have chucked all the young couples in the flats and masonettes up Romarsh. But over the years they got really bad up there, didn't it? That's why they knocked them down.
Yeah.
Come on please, can you come forward? Can you just show us a sign that you're here, you want to speak to us? Could you touch that blue light and that green light? It will flash if you touch it. It'll make a noise, but it won't harm you in any way. We're here as friends. We're here to communicate. We're not here to cause any harm or any trouble. We're here to prove that life goes on after death. That there is life and we all carry on. Our bodies might have gone, but our souls are still remaining. Can you prove that to us, that that's the case? Can you touch these lights for us? Or could you make a noise in here? I just heard, when I turned my head, I heard like tweeting like a bird, but there's no birds, is there? They've gone. Like I said, did you come? Oh, was that then?
What did you hear?
I don't know if it was my phone or what. That's my cigarette smoke, everybody. It's nothing paranormal. It's my phone. Is anybody watching us right now? All you need to do is touch those balls that I just put out, or these devices. Maybe if I move that one, that blue one, and put it further up here. Okay, I'll move that one further away. You just see me touch that device, and you saw that it didn't hurt my hand, hurt me in any way. Could you do the same? Could you touch it?
I heard twigs moving over there.
Yeah, I did. Can you come forward? Come on, I've come all this way to see you from the other side of Sheffield. It's a bit of a long journey to get here. Oh, I feel a cold breeze round me. I don't know if that's the wind picking up.
I can feel that as well.
Just checking trees to see if,
That happened the other night.
yeah, to see if it's a wind that the leaves are going to start moving. They are moving slightly. If you don't want to touch those devices, those trees in front of me right now, can you go up and touch those branches and make them shake? Could you do that? That'd be good if you could do that. Very quiet.
Sorry?
Said it's very quiet, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Let me move my chair down to where you are. So looking up the path then. Do you want to ask that, Jeanette?
I'm not very good at it, I can do. If there's anybody here, would you please touch one of these devices? It'll do you no harm whatsoever. It'll just let us know that you're with us. As Martin says, we mean you no harm. We come with respect. We just want to prove that life after death exists. The balls are just toys. If you touch them, they'll just light up. I've got a meter in my hand. If you want to touch this, you can see it's not harming me in any way whatsoever. I put my SB7 on me.
Yeah, if you want to try it. Like I said earlier on, did you come from Aston? Did you come from the village of Aston and Swallow Nest? Did you live here all your life? Maybe when you was alive, Aston was just a small village back then. Not many houses. Did you work in the local mining industry round here? Did you work in the pits? Or on the farmers' fields? See, some of you may have gone to war. I did see some Commonwealth graves here. Do we have any soldiers here that fought during World War One and World War Two? Is you mumbling then?
No.
Was you a soldier? Did you fight during World War One and World War Two? I don't know if that was somebody mumbling then. Was you a soldier? Or maybe an airman? Maybe you was in the Navy?
Yeah, I'll let you settle back up, Martin, so you know.
Can you come and speak to us through this device I'm holding? This is a radio. You can use the radio to communicate with us. Maybe most of you will know what a radio is. Maybe as a child you listen to the radio. Well, they say you can. They say that people think that that we can pick your voices up through the radio. Could do with a speaker for it.
Yeah.
Doing like a Bluetooth, well not a Bluetooth, but a speaker you plug in and then plug it into the side. Make it louder. I've got one, but I don't know where my wire's gone for it. Put close to the radio, put camera. Could you walk down towards us? Can you come and talk to us? Sounds like something one ball or something. Come on, please, come forward. Planes are working again, aren't they? Airlines must be back to normal, more or less. Can you hear that noise up in the sky? That's an aircraft. Do you know what an aircraft is? An aeroplane? People fly in the sky to different countries. Whereas before you would go in on a boat to get to different countries. Now you can fly in the sky. It's not the best way of travel, but it's the quickest.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, me too. I hate getting on a plane.
I
I don't mind getting on it. It's the taking off and the landing what does and the turbulence.
Yeah.
That's it's just about everything about flying. But it's more the taking off and landing. I hate it.
It's the build up to getting on that's worse for me.
It's what?
The build up to getting on it.
Yeah.
I won't eat, I won't drink. I'm just a nervous wreck.
But we do it, don't we?
Yeah. I'm going to America next year.
Oh yeah.
Storm chasing.
We what? Storm chasing? Oh, you're joking me, Jeanette.
Going to Oklahoma.
Oh, you are joking me.
Zip lining over at Raptors.
Ah, I'm not bothered about the zip lining, you can keep that.
Whitewater rafting.
But the storm chasing, I talk to a lot of storm chasers on radio. I envy you. Can I come?
You can.
Gosh, I'd love to do that.
We should have gone in 2020.
Hey?
We should have gone in 2020, but obviously we couldn't go. We can't go this year, so we booked it. This is his third time booking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to go to America and do that.
Yeah, we're going for 2 weeks, and 6 days of that is storm chasing.
Oh. So we're taking you around and storm chasing?
Yeah, all over. All over.
Okay, you're gonna have to film that.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, you've got to film that.
I will do.
Oh, blooming hell, I've got to see that. I'm coming with you. Who's going, you and your husband?
No, me and my friend.
I'm coming with you. I'm coming to America.
For years.
I'd love to do it, I really would. I'd love, if my wife would let me go, I'd go. I don't think she'd be happy with me going on holiday with two women. But I'd what to call it. I'd love to go.
Yeah, I can't wait. It'll took us 3 years to get there, and
Yeah. Come on, can you hear us talking about storm chasing? I'm jealous. I really am. I'm jealous because Jeanette's going to go over to America and watch all these storms, tornadoes, hurricanes.
well, hopefully, if we're lucky.
Yeah, but it's something I've always wanted to do. If I have friends who are into storm chasing, into doing weather over there. I talk to them on Zello and on radio, and they what they call it. That's all they talk about all the time is storm chasing and doing weather reports and other stuff.
Yeah.
Can you say storm spotting in the radio? Or can you say my name Martin? Or can you say Jeanette?
You know this meter, I've noticed it going up to 2. Does that mean anything?
Have you, it might be because you've got it close to your lights.
Right.
I don't know what that said then. I think I just seen a spot of rain.
Yeah.
Yep.
You fetch your jacket?
Yeah, it's in the car. If it rains, we'll have to pack up.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to come and speak to us? Respectfully ask you to come and do that. Come and speak to us. I'll turn this off for a bit.
Okay.
Really could do with a, external speaker with a 3.2 jack to go into the other side, but your speaker's got to have 3.5 jack as well.
Okay.
You can get it for about a tenner. You can get them. We can get them cheaper actually. From from Asda.
Oh yeah.
If you go in Asda, yeah, they sell mini speakers, or you can buy a big speaker. I just haven't got the cable for it because I don't know where it is. Or we could have put it on cable. I'd have a look see if I got one at home for the weekend. Come on, please, come forward. Did you hear the story about Jeanette going to America? Have you been to America yourself? Were you going to Ohio?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
The destination's changed 3 times.
That's it.
First it was Denver,
Yeah.
coming back, going on storm change and coming back to Denver.
Yeah.
Then it was Dodge City to Denver.
Yeah.
And now it's Oklahoma.
Did you hear that then?
Mhm.
Don't know what that was.
No, I don't think so.
I can't believe you're going to America. You're going without me.
I'm sorry.
Especially storm chasing. It's just not fair.
We've got all sorts planned. It's just COVID slowed us down by 3 years.
Keep on saying I'd like to go to America. I've got a lot of friends I talk to on radio, and they've all invited me over. Come over. We'll put you up and look after you. I've got a friend in New York I've known for about just over 12 years.
I've been to New York.
Have you?
I loved it. You know when you go somewhere you can't believe you're there. And when you come back you can't believe you've been.
Yeah.
It's surreal. Absolutely amazing. We went on a helicopter flight over Empire State Building.
Did you?
It went over, we went all over, but it went over Empire State Building, and people were waving to us at the top of Empire State Building. It was amazing.
Did you see King Kong?
No.
Oh.
It's see King Kong.
But no, I keep on saying that was my mother's wish to ever go to America, to New York, to New York. She always wanted to go at Christmas time.
Yeah, we went November.
Did you? She wanted to see all the Christmas lights and. Did you see all the Christmas lights?
Yeah. I went to
That's what she.
Centre's my skating, and well, I didn't. I watched my daughter and my dad do that.
Yeah, that's what she wanted to do. Go and see all the Christmas lights. She used to love watching Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone.
Well, I sat on that bench where he sat on film.
Did you?
Yeah, on Rockefeller Centre. We went on a carriage round Central
Can
Park.
I like to film you while you're talking?
Oh, don't.
No, you'll be alright. Everybody sees you every week anyway.
I know, I don't like it. I don't like Lucy. I've just done an 11-hour shift, folks, so I'm not at my best. Yeah, so went to New York, did all sorts, helicopter ride round the Central Park. We did alt shops. It was an amazing 5 days, I think it was, 4 days. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Can highly recommend it. And the best time to fly is at dusk.
Dusk.
Yeah.
What, dusk here?
No, in New York.
In New York.
Yeah.
Well, it's dusk here, it'll be daylight here. So when you get back here, it'll be dark. So.
You'll be deleting that.
Because no, that's right. Because we're 5 hours in front of New York.
Yeah.
So when it's dusk in America, it's like, what time is it getting dark in America? Around about 8 o'clock now at this time of year. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. So that's 1 a.m. over here. So about time, it's about, is it 10-hour flight, something like that?
Yeah, about 9 hours, I think.
9 hours, so yeah, it's going to be daylight when you get back here.
I can't remember, it's a long time.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, long haul flights, because I've done Florida twice.
Would you say that's a long haul flight?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Don't you?
No.
Well, I do, on a plane, in the Tim Tube.
Oh no, I think all long haul flights is like flying from here to Singapore. That's a long haul. That's 12-hour flight. That's from when I go to Australia. It takes me an hour and a half to get to Munich on plane, and then you have a couple hours in Munich while the Germans are getting on plane, and then they're putting bags on, and then putting a bit more fuel in, and then it's 12 hours to Singapore. Changi, I always go to Changi. That if you ever go to Singapore, well, I think they've only got one airport, haven't they? International airport. That's Changi, but that airport is amazing.
Is it?
It's massive. It's probably would say it's as big as Aston.
Really?
It's huge. And you go inside. When you go inside, there's a forest inside the airport. You can walk around it.
Never.
Yeah, forest. There's ponds with giant koi carp in them.
Singapore's a place I'd like to go.
Yeah, oh yeah. Very strict laws though over there. You can't walk that road with your arm in arm with your husband or kiss him.
No.
Fines or imprisonment. Yeah, you can't do any of that in Singapore. It's a Muslim country, isn't it? Right, they don't believe in that. You're not showing your affection on the street or anything like that. There's a lot of things you can't do. It's like if you go to Dubai. There's certain curry powders over there. If you leave the country with them, you can get the death penalty. Ridiculous. When I went to Dubai, and we were passing through Dubai to go to Australia, there was this woman Muslim woman. She must have been about 7 foot tall, built like a rugby player.
Yeah.
And she had a machine gun in her hand, face covered, just the eye slit. that scared me to death, seeing that.
Yeah, scary.
And she's just stood there looking, and I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, and I think, oh my God, look at that. That is one woman you don't want to mess about with. I feel sorry for, I wonder what her husband's like when she gets back home to him. Flipping out, I bet she chucks him all over the place. And I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, she's got this gun in her arms, and I'm thinking to myself, just take your time, don't rush, go through nicely. Anyway, you got to pick a tray up to put, put your shoes in and all that. You got to take your shoes off. You got to take your socks off and that, and have your feet done with metal detector machine and all that. And this guy put his shoes in my tray. I went bloody balmy with him, because if you can't carry drugs over there, it's death penalty. And he put his shoes in my tray. And I turned around and I shouted him, what the hell are you doing putting your shoes in my tray? Get your own fucking tray, I'm saying to him. Anyway, he's like, oh, what do I do? I said, don't you ever do that again. Because they don't have second thoughts, they just caught you away, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
They don't care, they'll just, well, she picked me up here and just carry me. Wait, blooming, she was a big woman, Jeanette. She weren't skinny, but she was built like a rugby player, and she must have been about 7 foot high, and I'm just like looking at her, and she was like a giant.
Yeah.
And what to call it, I'm thinking to myself, God almighty, I feel sorry for her husband. She might be a totally different woman at home, you know what I mean? She might be soft as muck at home, but she was stood there with that machine gun in her hand.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, oh my God, what do these people train the women to do over here? But
I might be going to Bahrain in March.
I've never been into Dubai. Never been inside the country. It's supposed to be a beautiful place. The city is supposed to be so beautiful. But I hear that they treat the migrant workers really bad.
Yeah.
And also another thing, if you in Dubai, my wife's cousin lived in Dubai. If you owe any debt, you can't leave the country. They won't let you allowed to leave the country. If you owe, like, say if you owed a couple of grand to the bank or anything like that, you're not allowed to leave until it's paid for.
They're really strict, aren't they?
Yeah, you can't just go off and go off on holiday if you owe money. You've got to pay it back before you can go anywhere. Come on, we've been talking now for a good 10-15 minutes. Don't you want to come and speak to us? Thought you might have wanted to join in with us.
Where did you go on your holidays?
Have you been abroad? Have you been to places like America? Maybe Australia? Canada? Have you been to New York?
Yeah, Martin.
I'll roll one. Oh, do you know?
When I was a child, I went to Bridlington every year to see my grandparents. I used to go for a week or 2 weeks. Did you go to Brid?
Maybe Skegness? Cleethorpes?
Blackpool?
Bridlington? You said Bridlington, didn't you?
Yeah.
Cleethorpes? Mablethorpe?
Did you that?
No, I just burnt my hand.
Oh, did you?
Did you, Norfolk Broads? Did you go on the boats? Did you go on the Broads? Did you go to Yarmouth?
I went on a narrowboat holiday, I abandoned ship halfway through.
Yeah, I went to, what do you call it? I've been on boats once. I enjoyed it, actually. I'd like to do it again, but it costs us over £1,000 for a week. Yeah, it's so expensive now to go at Norfolk Broads. Go down, lakes.
Yeah, we did Ebden Bridge. Pennine Canal or whatever it's called, I can't remember.
I'd love to go back on Broads. I was only a kid when we did it. I can't remember it all, but I can picture some of it laid on top of boat.
Yeah.
While it's going down rivers, going under bridges and all that. That were a good thing about it. Getting to locks and going through locks, boats, water rising and going down. And did you ever go on holiday? All you got to do is touch these blue and green lights to let us know. Or those balls on the ground. Or pip your own. Maybe you couldn't afford to go on a holiday. Maybe when you was alive, times were hard. I'm going to Skegness in a couple of weeks. Have you ever been to Skegness in Lincolnshire? I'd say I go there because it's cheap, but it's not blooming cheap.
No.
By the time you finish paying for a caravan, I mean, a lot of people like Jackie. She goes on by coach to Spain for her husband and granddaughter. It's about £1,300, and that's all inclusive. You get everything with it, hotel, and your food for 10 days. You might as well go on one of them, haven't you?
Yeah. It's about time I bought a caravan and rented a caravan. I mean, not buy it.
I mean, you rent a caravan now. Your prices have shot up. Some people are charging over £1,000 for a week.
They've got to make the money up, haven't they? That's what they're doing.
Yeah. But I don't think it's worth it. That I mean, when I was a kid, it was like £20 a night, £30 a night, even in middle of summer. Now you're looking £700-800, £1,000. People are just shooting the price up because they've been shut for the last couple of years because of COVID.
Yeah.
Did you know we've got a disease here called COVID? It's taken a lot of people's lives.
It's a modern day plague, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like a modern day plague. It's caused by like a cold, and people are dying of it, causing breathing problems. It's like getting the flu, but 10 times worse. And a lot of people, young and old people, have passed away because of it. Did you know about this? The world is suffering at the moment because lots of people are dying. I actually heard something then. It's very peaceful here, Jeanette.
Really peaceful.
I bet you're all sat watching us now, all these spirits, and thinking, what are these numbnuts playing at?
These idiots sat in a graveyard.
Yeah.
We're back for another 11 hours in the morning.
Oh yeah. We'll go off soon if you want.
I'm alright. I'm not great at sleeping anyway, so...
Hey?
I'm not a great sleeper anyway. Woke up at 5:30 this morning, my alarm didn't go off.
I woke up at 5:30 this morning. This is true, this had a dream about Diane. It wasn't what I call it, rude or anything. I dreamt that we went to New York.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I said to her, I phoned her up, I said, Diane, I've had a dream about you. She says, what do you mean? I says, I dreamt that me and you went to New York, but I left my passport at home. And I'm thinking to myself when I woke up, how did I get to New York without my passport? But we didn't go on a plane. The dream started as walking up the streets in New York. So all these skyscrapers, I've never been to America or New York, but there are all these skyscrapers at each side's cars going up and down, and And all I'm going is, I've left my passport. I've left my passport at home, I can't get back home. And then I walk up and I think, why am I dreaming about that for? So I'm wondering if, does it mean anything? Because I used to be at one time into, do you know, looking up about dreams.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, is it a dream that I've lost something? Or is it a dream that I forgot something or whatever? Because dreams are supposed to,
I think you need to go to New York.
yeah, probably
Everybody
do.
needs to go to New York.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
yeah, it's probably, is it open 24 hours like they say?
Oh God, yeah, it never sleeps.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shops open all night long?
Not the shops, I don't think.
I can get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go for a kebab.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's alright. Well, in America it's more bagels, isn't it, they eat?
Yeah.
Bagels for breakfast.
Yeah, there's always something going off in New York.
Or shooting, murder.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, isn't it? The guy that I used to talk to on radio, he lived in the Bronx. That's supposed to be rough.
When we went to Florida, we decided to go to Clearwater,
Oh yeah.
and we hired a car, and I'm sure it was called Clearwater. No, it weren't Clearwater. Oh, it'll come to me. Anyway, it got on Gulf of Mexico. Kevin wanted Amy to swim in Gulf of Mexico for whatever reason. It were an hour to get there. It took us 5 hours to get back. We got lost. And
Did
we
it?
ended up in this awful area. I was absolutely terrified. You know, like an area that we shouldn't have been in. Oh, 5 hours to get back. Yeah, that were a fun day. Not to be repeated.
Yeah, that's like that's like going to some parts of Sheffield you don't want to go to, and you get lost in it, and you go, I've come into this part of Sheffield, I need to get out, and you can't get out. But I'll get over there. I'm hoping to get over there before I get too old. Do you know, one thing I want to do when I get older is I've always wanted to go on one of those ferry cruises. Do you know, river cruises?
That Viking?
Yeah, Viking
I
river
fancy
cruise,
that, yeah.
and also go on a big cruise.
Oh,
But
I've done that.
have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you make me sick, you.
I'm sorry. It was fabulous, I loved it, but my husband thought it was boring.
Did
So
he?
he won't go again.
I-
I'll have to go without him.
Yeah. Well, I wash my hair before I come out. It feels sticky like do you know what? I wonder if I remember to rinse the soap off my head. I've done that twice, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did it over a week. I washed my hair and I was coming up to Sharon's that night, and I'm like, my head's sore. Why is my head sore? And I forgot to rinse soap off my head because you know having no hair,
Yeah.
just having that stipple of hair, and I can feel it. My head's sticky.
I bet you've done that
I
again.
bet I've done it again. I've left soap on my head. That's getting old, that, ain't it? That's got to be getting old and forgetful. I've washed my hair and I forgot to rinse it off.
Well, it's definitely clean.
Yep. We're not picking up Jeanette. You're Janet again now tonight.
I would have on her, yeah.
Yeah, over there, Diane calling you Jackie.
Oh, I answer to all, I'm not fussy.
Don't know what to do, whether to call it it. Come on, please, we're going to go home if you're not going to answer us. Can you light the balls up or the devices? Oh, we're not going. You know, like somebody knocked on that wooden window, that wooden border, or that door. It was like a knock. Did you just knock? Can you do that again?
I was sitting over there then.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is there somebody here that would like to communicate with us? Come forward. Did you hear us talking? Talk about holidays. We just would like to speak to you. We're here as friends, like we said. We're not here to cause any trouble. Yep, I've left anti-dandruff on my head. I can feel it.
Oh dear. You'll
Yep.
lose your hair when you get old.
Yep, I'm going to have to go re-wash it. Well, I don't need to wash it because it's already on. Just chuck some water on and rub it back in. And rinse it off. Can't believe that's twice I've done that now. Come on please, come forward. What I'm going to do, I'm going to wind that thingy up again. Music box. Put it down. Put it next to that ball.
There's something behind it.
Did you? Can you hear that music box? I'll put it down on that gravestone. There's a ball next to it. Could you go up and touch it?
Why don't you just shine your light over there? See? Oh, it's from hanging from a tree.
Yeah, I wondered what that was. Let me just go take a look what it is. Mum, it's a card. Okay, is it a card? Oh no, it's just a plaque, and it says Mum on it. Mum, at the heart of the family tree. Wow. And that is true, that is actually true. The mum is the heart of the family tree. I believe that because it's mainly the mum that what do you call it, keeps the house together, does cooking, does the cleaning, looks after the children. It's a plaque, we say Mum, the heart of the family.
I just could see it in distance. What is
Yeah, I saw it earlier on and I wondered what it was. But somebody's put it up there.
I've gone really cold.
Have you?
My legs, yeah.
Well, I heard the knocking coming from either that door, one of those doors, or that window. Well, that board where the window's supposed to be. I wonder if you can get in here. Can you? No, it's locked. It's like a coal house. Come on please, can you hear that music box? Come and touch that light, let us know you're here. I think that light is working, isn't it? Let me just check. Yep. Can you see that light flashing? That ball? Can you touch that ball? Oh, I just saw a spot of rain then. 2 spots of rain.
Oh, here it comes.
Can't see in the sky, it's dark. I think that's it, Jeanette. I don't think we're going to get anything tonight. They must not work on, they must not come out on the Tuesdays. They must think that it's raining.
Oh, it is, yeah, I can hear it.
Should we best get stuff in, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just in case. Yeah, it's starting to come down a bit more. Gosh, I ain't got my jacket. Looks like we're going to get rained off, everybody. Looks like that. This is it. Yep. Yep. Rain has stopped playing.
That's a shame.
Yep.
That was stuff then.
That's it. Brought it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got me today.
Yep. That one's turning off. So, I broke here 2 meters. What am I on about?
Never mind.
Oh, God. And it looks like it might stop raining. Oh, well, it's getting late now, isn't it? It's time's ticking, as my wife says. So anyway, we haven't got anything tonight. Oh no, since it's coming down. It's raining, Jeanette. What? You don't? No, just put it back in its box and chuck it in the side. Excuse me. And I'll 2, 3, 4.
Flip that up.
Yes, please. There's another REM pod in here. It might be a bit tight. That's it. That goes there. That goes there. I'll chuck these in here for now.
Let's not leave anything behind.
Yep. So what we got here? I need to take that can with me. So I didn't see a bin as we came in, did you?
Sorry?
I said I didn't see a bin. Let me crush this can so I can put it in my back pocket. Huh. There you go. Then I can, oh God, it's wet through. Oh, my phone as well. Now then, I want to get a wet ass with this can. My phone. I don't think we put out else out, did we? Yeah. We just put them. Yeah, no, we didn't put not really much out. We just put 2 REM pods. Did we put 3 REM pods out? Oh no, there's a ball over there. I had a feeling I put something else out. So I've got to put that REM. If you could just hold me that, it's a bit wet because I've got Coca-Cola on it. So I've got the can in my back pocket. It's not that one. This is the one with the balls in. So let me count balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There you go, all 11 balls. So there you go. There you go, Jeanette. We've done. We've finished. I just want to look at that bit over there. See what this is here. Oh, it's nothing. That's a new grave. Headstone with lots of it here. Is it? Born October 31st, 1965. Okay. It's not new. It's quite old. Well, it seems to have stopped raining now.
Sorry?
It seems to have stopped raining. Oh no, it's still raining. I can still see spots coming down. Oh well. Oh yeah, my chair. Forgot about my chair. That's because I think the reason why I forgot my camera. I left. You won't believe it, everybody. That on its way down here, I put my camera on the windscreen. I laid it just on the top of the bonnet, and we can. So I had to run back and leave Jeanette here all on her own to fend for herself while I went and see my camera. 1978. I thought that said Piggy then, not Peggy, because we call my brother Piggy.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, he's been called that since he was a kid. He can put food away. And do you remember TV program what used to come on called Monkey Magic, Chinese program? Yeah, well we used to watch it. Oh, we could have sit on. I didn't know there were benches here.
No, I never thought of that before.
Did you see them?
No,
Did we walk down this path?
it's not done.
They look old, don't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's how my brother got his nickname, through Piggy off Monkey. And the other one, the fish man, that was my other brother, because he looked like him. Well, he still does. I can't remember the fishman now. His name. We must have come. Did we?
I think we need to go over that way.
Over which way?
Over to my right.
Is that the way out? Did we go up there then? Is there another part to go upwards? Or is that upwards up there? It's got to be. We must have come down this path then. And then turn right. It looks a bit odd now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks slightly different.
Oh, that bin's here. Let me put that can in there.
What's that bin?
That's the can,
Yeah,
everybody.
we want to be up here.
Oh, we could, yeah. Do we need to be up?
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, because that's got to be that public footpath up there. So we must have walked down this path. Do you know when we came in?
Yeah. I just thought we lost some bearings.
Yeah, me too. Oh, it's coming down out of that rain.
It is.
Yeah, it is. It is here, Jeanette. But this looks different, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Compared to when we first came in. Yeah, that's that public footpath down there. So we want to be over this way.
Yeah.
And my camera, get lights going on my camera, it's starting to fade. Yep, the rain's coming down. We just we're doing this just getting back just in time, because I've only got a t-shirt on. Right, Jeanette, we're back at car. There you go. Oh, I left keys down there.
You see that face then?
Yeah.
Oh
I've got to go back down. Right. There you go. Oh well, I've enjoyed it. It's been nice to
no! Sitting in front of TV.
meet up with you for a couple of hours
Yeah, it's been lovely.
and do a little bit of ghost hunting, even though we didn't catch anything. Well, not do I know, we might pick some EVPs up. So, there you go. I've got to turn around. When I came in, I scraped all my car on that curb underneath.
I did the same, because I pulled up and I did the same.
Yeah, it was streaking along the bottom at some car.
If you go down, further down, where
Yeah.
that bungalow is, it's wider to turn round.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, that'll turn round here then. Is that where you turn
that's
round?
where I turned round, yeah.
Right, that's what I'll do as well. I'll turn round here and then head back up. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining us tonight
Here we go again.
on the South Yorkshire Ghost Hunters, out on location at I believe is Aston Church, over in Aston, Sheffield. So anyway, if you want to join us, we are at the Three Cranes pub in Rotherham every Saturday evening. Wednesday evening from 6:30. So if you are interested in the paranormal and ghost hunting, coming down and visit us. The first visit is free. So if you want to come and see us, come down and check us out. So like I said, first visit is free. You don't have to pay anything. Only thing you have to do is buy a drink from the bar and come and join us. Anyway, have you enjoyed it, Jeanette?
I have.
That's good, even though we didn't catch
Well, we
anything.
might have, you never know.
Yeah, that's
Let
it.
me know.
Yeah, I will do. Well, you'll know when I put it on YouTube. So
Yeah.
that's it. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Alright, I'll let you go. And I'll go turn round. And are you coming tomorrow?
I am, but I'm coming from work, so it'll be about
9ish.
9ish, yeah.
Alright then. So, the car coming down.
Do we wear our jackets tomorrow night?
If you want to.
Right, okay.
Well, what do you call it? That's what normal rule is, that we wear as jackets. But just in case we get guests and that. But because whether it's warm, if you feel too warm, don't wear it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I'll take it to work and see what it's like.
yeah. All right then.
Alright.
I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Oh yeah. So there we go, everybody. Heading back off home now. Back to my house. So we'll speak to you later on. Bye bye for now.